For this next hands-on exercise number 2, what I want you to do is take the code from the previous exercise, then store the values of type person in a map with the key of last name, access each value in the map, print out the values ranging over the slice. So this is just so you get more comfortable working with the different data structures. A slice is good for storing many values of the same type. A map is really good for key value lookup. And then a struct lets you aggregate together, compose together a whole bunch of different value types of different types. So let's go do that. So we have the code from the previous hands-on exercise. I'm just going to click that open. And I want to store all this in a map. So I need a map. And I'm going to do m:= map, and the key is going to be string, and then the value is going to be person. So that's my key. That's my value. This is the entire type of the map right here. That's the entire type. So for the composite literal, I'm going to need those curly braces. And now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to have some kind of a string for the key and then some value here, which is a person. Well, the key for the string is the last name, p.1 last, and that's a string. And then the value that's going to be stored there is just p.1. And then p.2. last, and the value that's stored there is p.2. And so now we can print our map out and take a look at it. So there's our map, and we want to be able to pull each of the values out and then print everything out and range over the slice. So one way we could do that is we could access each value in the map, or we could range over the map. So let's range over the map. For key value is : to range, and we're going to range over the map, and then we'll do the curly braces. And so now we can print out format print line. We can print out our key and our value. And I'm just going to take all this code here and get rid of it. And I'm going to format that and run it. And so now we printed out bond. There's the key. Money penny. There's the key. And then here's the value. And so when we print these out, we have the value. Now we should be able to do something with that value. So I'm just going to leave the key there. And with that value, I could do format print line. And let's do the value right there. We'll just do them each on their own line. And then I'm wondering if this value is P1, could I then do first? Right? Because that's my value. It's going to be of type person, and type person, any value of type person will have first, last, and favorite flavors. So let's run that. So we have bond, and let's get rid of this one here, where we print out the map. We have bond and James, so that's working. So let's copy this and go with that. And there's last. And then we could do for index val : range v dot, and it's fav flavors. And we could range over that. And so now we could do format print line index dot val. And it's going to range over fav flavors, which is the slice. Format it, run. So we have James. We have, first of all, the key, which is bond, and then we have James bond, and we have a range over the slice. And then we could do one last format print line just to kind of differentiate between each of these. And we could get rid of the key. We don't really need that. So just throwing that away, format it, and run it. And we have James Bond, 0 chocolate, 1 martini, 2 rum, and Coke. Kind of cool. So that's not necessarily a practical solution, but just to give you a little bit more exercise working with the different data structures.